What's going on, everyone? We are now with our live stream, Season 3, Episode 3, and today we have a special guest. We have Kublaclancy. I'll just call you Mr. Sir. He's one of an awesome photographer. We also have our awesome admins. We have Johnny and Mr. Sinister. And then, of course,
hey guys.
Me, Chris Mack. We got a lot in store for you, so let's dive into it.
Thank you, Chris. Kubla, thanks for your time today.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, of course. We've been looking forward to this chat for a while since we did our giveaway for the AFM. Yeah,
we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for doing that.
You so much. Yeah, my pleasure. That's my pleasure.
Shout out to you for those awesome giveaways. We'll have another one because we have more stuff in the loot, I think, Chris. So
yes, we do.
We'll do it again in the next few months.
Sure.
So yeah, without any further ado, I'll get into it, Kubla. So, what sort of first got you into collecting action figures? And like, if you could tell our viewers, like, when did you sort of get into the aspect of toy photography?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm a child of the '80s, which was one of the golden ages of toy manufacturing, all the great lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when I got to be about I don't know if it's like the same with you. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, that part of my brain that can engage in like imagination play, where you have like He-Man and Skeletor and they're fighting and you've got the couch and it's Snake Mountain and stuff. That part of my brain died. Like I couldn't play with them anymore. But my love for like toys, it never died. And so what would happen was I would go to places like Target or Walmart to pick up something for the house, just pillowcases, whatever. Like I'd go there, but I would always swing by the toy aisle and I would, I wouldn't be looking for anything in particular. I would just be looking around and then I would see something that sort of tickled my fancy, something that looked kind of cool from whatever line, and I would buy it and I would go home and I'd be really excited and I'd crack it open and I'd open it and I'd take out all the accessories and I'd pose it and do all that stuff. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, like now what? Like it's just like, what do I do with this? And so I ended up putting it in a box, and that box went in the attic, or that box went in the basement, or I put it in a drawer somewhere, and it stayed that way for like 10 or 15 years. I didn't know what to do with it. But then I guess when I really got into toy collecting was the moment where I realized that there was a community, like adult community like us, that was actually out there. Because there was a period of time where like there was no term adult collector. It was just like it was like a relatively new thing, and there was one particular moment I remember. There's a YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody's seen this, but like I highly recommend this YouTube channel. It's amazing. It's called Toy Shop on Tour. And it's got these two British guys that run a vintage toy shop, and they travel all over the world. And they go to like toy fairs and conventions, but they also check out people's like private collections. And there was this one episode, you can look this up, you got to watch. Anybody, in fact, I would recommend this video to any toy aficionado, any toy collector. They got to see this. They go to the house of a British TV personality, Jonathan Ross. Have you ever heard of Jonathan Ross? He's imagine they're Jimmy Kimmel. He's like a late night talk show.
Oh, yeah.
He's like their Jimmy Kimmel, basically. He's super famous over there. I mean, over here, kind of, but like definitely in England. And he has the single largest collection I have ever seen in my life. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, this dude is super famous. Like this guy is like super wealthy, super famous, and he's like, he doesn't care that he's showing off his like action figure collection. He's just like, I love this stuff. Yeah. And so I saw his collection. I'm just like, dude, that's what I'm gonna do with it. So I went to all those boxes in the basement, all the drawers, all the little places around the house where I like had stored this stuff because I couldn't play with them anymore and I didn't know what to do with them. And then I was like, I can display them. Like that's what I can do. So when I realized that there was a community of people out there that were displaying them and showing them off and stuff like that and sharing photos of them online, that's when I became a toy collector. And when I got them all out of the box, it got a little. There were quite a few boxes. Well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah.
And then I put them on the shelf, and I'm like, well, I started looking for the places where like I could complete this collection. These are things that I'm missing. Then I started learning about like new companies making new stuff, and I started learning more about the history of toy collecting and stuff like that. And it became the hobby then. So yeah, it's when I realized that there was a community. That's really when it hit.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, with that said, what to kind of just add on to what Sid's saying, what kind of inspired you to get into toy photography per se? Like you kind of you touched on the collecting and the displaying part, but what about the photography in and of itself? Like what sparked that in your imagination?
It was similar in a way. Like, so it was just the collecting at first, and then I used the toy photography as a way to kind of like showcase some of the stuff in my collection, but in a more interesting way. So instead of just like taking a photograph of like a shelf, I would take some of the figures off the shelf and put them in like a little environment and take a picture and say like, these look, this is the line of figures from this movie or that movie or whatever. They weren't any good. I mean, they were terrible. Like my early work is absolute. I mean, I don't know if my new work is any good, but my old work is definitely terrible. And it was basically just like showing off the pictures. But then again, as soon as I started showing them off, I started getting some feedback about this, that, and the other. And then I learned that there were like groups, like Action Figure Maniacs or Toy Marks or Geeked Out Click or Toy Pick Community or whatever. There were all these different communities that were like supporting like toy photography. And I suddenly realized that like kind of like collecting, that there was a whole community of like adult collectors. Now there's a whole community of adult toy photographers. And it's when I started seeing the work, look at you guys, some of you guys. Like well, not some of you guys, all three of you guys. I'm looking at Chris. I'm like, well, Chris's work is okay. Oh no, all three of you are amazing. And then I just started seeing some of the work of like some phenomenal photographers, and I realized that like, no, these guys are like genuinely good. It's not just toy photography. Like their photography is good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just full stop. They're just gorgeous. And I thought I want to do something like that, and I'm gonna slowly learn how to do that. And so that's sort of how it came out when I realized that there are people out there that are doing the same kind of thing. And a lot of people, like, have you ever seen, like, do you know how many people are out there that do what we do? There's a lot, like tens of thousands of people. Like, it's crazy how many people are out there doing this. It's great.
So with your voice and kind of what you said drew you, you know, we see your shots and they feel story driven. I mean, you and I've had many conversations about that. So with that setting, I mean, I see how versatile you are. I mean, you'll go from superheroes to, you know, like PB Herman-esque stuff that makes me laugh, and I love it. So what,
Thank you.
I guess this question's kind of a moot point, but I got to ask is, are you drawn in any specific universe? I mean, whether it be photography or when you started recollecting, like, you know, DC, Star Wars, or do you just purely just go on what tickles your fancy at the moment?
A lot of it, that's a great question. A lot of it is what tickles my fancy. I mean, I have Star Wars, I got a lot of Marvel, I got a lot of DC, I got all those things. A lot of it's just sort of what tickles my fancy at the moment. Like sometimes I feel drawn to a figure, like it speaks to me. Like I'm not a completionist. What's the word? I don't feel like I need to complete everything. Yeah, that word. You got it. That's the word. You know, but like you know, there'll be like the recent McFarlane. Like they had a new line that came out with the Jack Nicholson, but kind of not Jack Nicholson Joker. Do you know that one?
Yep, I've seen it.
And there was like a couple of figures, and I'm like, oh, that looks really good. That's like a really good figure. For whatever reason, it spoke to me. And then a bunch of others, which all look fine, they just didn't speak to me. And I'll be honest with you, at like $30 a pop, they got to speak to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just go to a store and be like, well, I don't have that, like, which is another big problem with like Marvel Legends, because there's a big emphasis on the whole like Build-A-Figure thing, and some of those Build-A-Figures are really cool. But in order to do that, you have to buy a few figures that you're like, I don't even know who this is. Like, I don't know, I literally don't know who this character is, but I need to get him because I need this dude's left leg. That's the only way that I can get this dude's left leg is to get this figure, and I'm just like, oh.
So I guess it's literally costing you an arm and a leg.
Boom! Oh, this guy. That's fantastic. But one of the things that I always look for as somebody that collects but also does toy photography is figures that good sculpting is super important because they photograph really well. But the most important thing, and this is something that really annoys me sometimes. I mean, not really. I mean, like, there are real life issues in the world that annoy me. So this annoys me. But like figures that look great sculpts and everything, but it's the face. I just can't stand that. It's the neutral face.
Oh, I know. I know. Or the side-eyed look where they're looking off to the side that drives me nuts.
Yes, that one. Looking off to the side. It's like, like any of those expressions that are just like if the figure doesn't look like he's into whatever's going on, then the audience isn't really gonna like think he's getting like one of the great examples is, let me grab it, it's right here. I love this figure. I think this is great. This is just a perfect
the Punisher
representation of John Bernthal, who's the best one. He's just fantastic.
Yeah,
right?
awesome.
And it looks like him. It's a great figure. It's got great articulation, but he's got a very neutral expression. And so like when you have like a photograph of him flying through the air like blasting off his guns, if he's got that expression on his face, he's like, I guess it's Tuesday. I gotta do my taxes. It's it doesn't translate well. You got to have a face like, well, here, this is.
It's probably a screaming face or something would be more suitable.
Yeah.
Or yelling.
Like like
there's
exactly
Ash.
like that. Yeah.
I mean, this guy is definitely.
Yeah.
He is discharging a shotgun. That's what that face is saying. He's like, kaboom! Come and get it.
It doesn't look like he's worried that he shot himself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of thing that I definitely look for. I mean, not exclusively, but like it's always a huge bonus when. And again, this is a great figure. It's just like if he looks bored flying through the air, firing double guns, then the picture's just not going to work out real well.
No, it's not. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, you could do other stuff. Like he could be like very thoughtful. He could be pensive. He could be like sad, thinking about his family. But he's definitely not like guns blazing with his face on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I hated the Siren figure that came up for X-Force. I'm like, you give us Siren finally, and you don't give us a screaming face. I was like, what the hell is that?
What is that? I mean, that's her thing. That is her one. The one thing she does is scream. And you don't have a screaming face. Like what? Why?
Yeah, no, I got to resort to my Red Sonja for that head nowadays.
Yes. Yes, that's a good one. That's got a great expression on her face. Yeah.
So, Clancy, your Instagram page has a strong identity. And how would you describe your style or theme as a collector, toy photography? Yeah, let's have a look at some of your awesome works on IG.
Oh yeah, cool. That would be So my style is. I don't know. It's evolving, man. I'm learning as I go. Like I've never taken classes in photography. I just throw stuff at the wall, and when something sticks, I'm like, I try to remember it and use it again. But you know, I try to. I got a piece of advice like really early on that was important from a photographer, Moz. Yeah. He was a toy photography talk or something, and he gave me a good piece of advice. He was like, whenever possible, try to be telling a story. It doesn't have to be much of a story. Just try to be telling a story with the picture instead of having them just like stand there or walking around.
100%, yeah.
That's
like
right,
vanilla pose.
Right.
Exactly. Vanilla, yeah.
No vanilla pose. You got to pose and do something.
Exactly.
Right. It's not vanilla. It's vanilla ice.
We'll probably have Moz in our next episode, hopefully. So without any further ado, I'll get into your Instagram page. Obviously, it's verified. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
And congrats as joining as the admin for LOTP, League of Toy Photographers as well.
Oh, yeah. That's a new thing. That's fun. To be on the other side of the, helping to put all this stuff together. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll start from the end and we'll start climbing up to the top. Like, let me know if there's
down.
No, not that far.
Too far.
Like...
Yeah, good. If you get too far, it gets really bad. Like there's definitely. I don't know if any of my stuff now is good, but I will say that it's better than when I started. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Learn.
Probably we'll start from which one do you wanna have a chat about? Like.
Oh yeah, any of those. Anywhere around there.
Probably we'll start from here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Rocketeer for sure.
Yeah, that's Rocketeer.
Tell us a little bit.
Movies.
Tell us a little bit about this shot and how you did the editing and stuff. Like if there's any BTS like.
I mean, it's like that one is an experiment. This is like, and so there are certain things that I've learned how to do, I think, pretty well, and there are certain things that I just haven't quite figured out yet. This is actually one of the things that I haven't quite figured out yet. One of the things that a lot of toy photographers do is they use rear projection, or they have like a TV monitor, a TV screen or something. like behind them.
Right.
And I've never been able to get the lighting right so that it doesn't look really blown out. And so what this is basically just the Rocketeer. I have the screen flat and he's standing up on top of it.
Oh, and, nice.
Nice.
So
angled it. But
do you want a tip on how to make it look a little more?
Yes.
I mean, that's beautiful, but would you like a tip that I saw that kind of helps with that?
Yes, please.
So do what you're doing, but do your background, like whether it's like a printed piece of paper or whatever.
Yeah.
And then a piece of clear glass, like something propped up over it.
Oh.
And then put your figure on it so that way you get a little more depth. I saw, I can't remember the toy photographer, but I saw that and I went, oh, wow, and it actually helps push them off the background.
That's really good. That's really good. Awesome. Thank you.
But here you friggin' nailed it. I'm just, so you're always looking for tips. So I thought I'd give another one for your tool belt there.
I appreciate that. No, the tips are the better. Yeah. So that's a rare thing. I usually don't. I like using that technique, but I haven't done it in a while. Mostly because I can't be bothered to clean my screen. I'm serious. Like the computer screen, if it gets dirty, it doesn't work, and I just can't be bothered to keep cleaning it because I'm lazy. So I haven't used that technique in a while. But this is what I like doing more. Like this is it's all practical, 100% practical. No digital, nothing, no editing. It's just all in camera. The lights are in camera. The set, of course, you can recognize some of it as extreme sets. If people don't, if anybody listening, if you're
extreme sets
thinking about getting into like toy photography, extreme sets is a good place to start. It's not without its problems. Like if anybody doesn't know, so Extreme Sets is great. There's a website. You can get them through all sorts of different places, Big Bad Toy Store and stuff. But it's all cardboard.
Yep.
And it's great. Like you guys have some of this stuff, right? Probably.
Yes.
I have a couple. I've got the Batman cave and the Transformers one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I like the Transformers one is a good one. I've used that myself before.
Yeah, it's the big orange, which is the Autobots base.
Yes, I like the purple one. Yeah.
And you got Teletron one in the background,
Yes. I don't have the Decepticon one, unfortunately, which is the purple one.
Yeah, the purple one. This one I think is the nightclub or bar or diner or something like that.
It is too.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, even though the background, because they give you few and far between like the 3D effects. I mean, you made that dartboard look like it's 3D the way you lit it, man.
Yeah,
that's one of the things. That's right. Thank you very much. It's the tricky thing. The only thing that's really tricky about Extreme Sets is trying to make it not look like cardboard. It's because like you don't want it to look like cardboard. You want it to look like what it is. And if you ever get like they have a newsletter that comes out every couple of days, and they showcase, which is really nice of them. They showcase what's also free advertising for them too. So it's nice of them, but also it's shrewd. But it's great. But they showcase like photographers from Instagram on their newsletter, and a lot of the stuff is like, oh my god, that's cardboard. Like I know it's cardboard. I know what set that is, and I'm just like, damn, that's really good.
Yep.
And I think this is the same diorama that was in the mask photo, like.
That's another trick that I picked up on is that sometimes it takes so long to set up some of these things. That I think to myself, like, okay, so I have the bar set up. It took me an hour to set up all like the little. So some of these are obviously not extreme sets. It's like bits and pieces that I picked up over the years, just odds and ends. And like when I have this thing set up, and it takes me an hour to do it, and I take like the mask photo. That I stop and I think, all right, before I take this down, who else can be in a bar? Like, let's just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take more pictures now while we have this set up because I can't be bothered to do this every single time for like one picture. So there's crypto.
That's right. And when you set it up, does something move or fall, or
Oh, constantly. Constantly. It is the thing that makes me. I have less hair now than I did when I started taking toy photography because stuff just keeps falling.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess
another.
With that said, just thinking out loud. So you yourself said that you were lazy, so I'm just going to remind you. But I guess what I'm trying to say is how important are dioramas in your work? And remember what I just said. Do you build them, or source them? I see that you do excellent work with Big Bad Toy Store, but have you tried your hand at like building them? And do you have any like you could show off, or like any of your setups or anything like that you can kind of show everyone?
Oh yeah, I'd love to. You mind if I carry the camera with me?
I suppose I'm okay being carried.
Is that too weird?
Let's wait for the IG thing to finish, then we'll do a setup. Sure. Yeah.
We can make it weird then.
So
my middle
another
name.
thing about your collection is you've got some unique figures. Like for example, this Sandman figure. Like tell us
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit about this one. Like, and what sort of story is this being told here? Like in this photo, like.
Oh sure, yeah. I mean, I loved
Yeah.
so growing up. I loved Vertigo comics, like
Mm.
Sandman, Hellblazer, Preacher. I loved that sort of more adult DC universe. And
Yeah.
I just Sandman was one of my favorites, and I picked up. That's one of the ones that came out like when I wasn't really collecting in between. It came out, I don't know, the early 2000s or something like that through DC Direct,
Mm.
I think. But you go to toy fairs, you go to toy shows and stuff like that. You run into, in the fullness of time, you'll run into every. So this is another sort of tangential piece of advice um, to anybody that suffers, like I do sometimes, from what they call FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a
Yeah.
while, and I can tell you, like, don't stress it, because just you go to toy fairs, you go to toy conventions, in the fullness of time, with very rare exceptions, like super rare Grail type things, you'll run into it again. I guarantee you run into it again. Like just be patient, and you'll find it again. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean?
That's
so
a
I found
good
that.
piece of advice. Yeah, that's a good piece of advice for new collectors and existing collectors as well, because we end up spending a lot of money sometimes for
We do.
some
We
figures.
really do.
Yeah. There's another interesting shot.
This one I want to talk about just because this is another piece of advice for toy photographers. One of the there was a day I should celebrate this day. Like there was a day where I realized one key fact of the universe, like a truth of the universe that I had not previously known. Dollhouse accessories scale perfectly with action figures.
Oh, nice.
There's
a look at the BTS. There's a look at the
BTS.
Awesome.
And I tell you, there is about 100,000 more like products made over the last 50 years for dollhouses than for toys, like for action figures.
Yeah.
Like so, just get dollhouse stuff. You do a search for 1/12 scale accessories. You go to like a place that sells stuff. When I think of dolls, I usually think about Barbie, and Barbie's like 12 inches. But the truth is that most dollhouse stuff is that scale. So all that stuff, none of it was made for action figures. None of it. All of it was made to populate a dollhouse. And I'm just like, well, no, that works. He's the right size. So
this web that's sketching this, it's digitally generated, or
the web is digital after the fact. But I did what I did. I suspended the bowl on a plastic stick, and I erased the stick. So there is a little bit of practical ingenuity going on there.
As we can see here.
There's a little plastic thing right there, and then I removed the plastic thing and put in the web. The one thing that I am kind of proud of, and I'm not really great at special effects, but the one thing I am kind of proud of in this shot was that I think I did the fire coming out the stove pretty well, because obviously I didn't light my stove on fire for real. That would have been bad. But there's a little blue flame that I think came out pretty well.
Yeah, that's the blue flame there.
You did great, man.
I have a little like reflection and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it seems like it came out all right. But like, that's what. So I saw the list of questions that you had, and one of the questions that you had was like something having to do with like the emphasis on practical effects and stuff versus like not to jump the gun or anything, but since we're sort of talking about it, just one of my greatest fears as somebody that doesn't do special effects that well is that like I'll take a picture that I think is pretty good, like the composition is good, the lighting is good, and then at like the 11th hour I'll add in like a flame effect that looks really freaking cheesy and terrible, and it ruins the whole shot. And I'm like terrified of that. Like I there's so many shots where I'm like if I just add this one little thing, and I'm like, no, don't. You'll ruin it. You will screw it up. You are not
I think that's the fear of all of us, brother. I get you.
Yeah. The voices in the head.
Like I'm so hesitant to like that. There's one, obviously I added some digital effects and stuff like that with the gun going off, but like I'm always hesitant because it's like how will this be seen by other, like in my eyes it looks all right, but like you know what I mean, like it's I never know how other people will sort of take to it. But
well, we're always our worst critics, you know what I mean?
We are. That's true. That is absolutely true. Yes.
As another awesome diorama. Is this from Extreme Sets as well? Like,
yep, that's the Manor. That one's fun.
Extreme Sets.
Nice.
I get
what you mean.
piece.
Yeah, Now I get what you mean, Kubla, with the screaming face. Like, now it's actually showing that he's firing a shotgun. If he had a neutral expression while fighting a zombie, it wouldn't have made sense. Like,
exactly. That's it. Exactly.
Let's move to another one. What's this one like?
Oh, this one, that was it was a we all do like collabs for the groups from time to time. Yeah. So this one was like a video game cover or something like that. So I went with the Sims.
Nice.
I don't know. I took that picture, like the normal picture with that one. And it was just like I just added sort of the Sims thing over it, but sometimes it's after the fact. But it was interesting because we've seen like CD covers and movie posters and stuff like that, but I've never seen like a video game one. It wasn't my idea. Somebody else suggested it, and I'm just like, all right, let's do that. So I got every vampire that I could find and stuck them all together.
Nice.
I think it's a very unique collab idea. Like,
oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
it's a fun one. It was a fun one to do.
Yeah. Another picture I found very interesting was this. You've sort of recreated the. Tell us a little bit about this one, like, Oh, you've actually printed out the thing, or is it?
Oh no, that came with the figure, which is actually pretty impressive. But that was I don't know what company it was. I can't even remember. But like I saw that and I was just like, that's weird. So one of the things we asked for, like, what it is that I collect. I know I collect like Star Wars, DC, Marvel, and all that stuff, but like my favorite thing to collect is if you have to ask the question, who in the world did they make this figure for? The answer is me. They made it for me.
Yeah.
So like, who did they make this for? Like, who is that for? Me. It's for me. It's so like, and I got. The other day, I got a wonderful set of figures of Laurel and Hardy, like the classic silent era like comedians.
Yep.
Like again, it's like, who is that for? Well, who's like? There's nobody alive today that even remembers who like Laurel and Hardy is. It's for me. I want them.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting on my Zombieland 2 photo of that Columbia girl. That's
right. The opening of Zombieland, where she comes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Here's another awesome hotel lobby style diorama. I think like. Is this from Extreme Sets as well, I assume? Like,
yeah. A lot of it's like Extreme Sets, but
oh, nice.
Is that a custom Mr. Bean?
No, that's a real figure. I can't remember the name of the company, but they're still available on Big Bad Toy Store. In fact, there's
112, obviously.
There's the same company it does a 112 and a 1/6.
Wow.
They do,
nice.
You pick how big you want your bean. And you can just grab one of those too. But it's a great figure, and I couldn't go with the foot tall one. That was too much bean for me. But this is a good size bean.
And this setup is so detailed and intricate. It's amazing to see.
Yes.
And we just have a little bit of the setup, but to see the BTS is amazing. Like there's so much going on in the background. Like,
thank you.
We're proud of your bean.
Like proud of my bean. Oh wait, hang on a second. Proud of my bean. What are you talking about? So that one I just
sort of the actual shot of the figure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the one thing I used again, it's like practical as much as possible. So the light in that is practical. It's actually just the starburst from a LED.
Nice.
Nice. Here we can see behind the thing.
Like a perfect recreation, but it's a figure. It can't be a perfect recreation. This is just chaos. I like chaos. Photographs that are just madness of a bunch of characters that should. It's like one of the fun things that I even I don't take advantage of this enough is that like figures are in scale. So like six or seven. So like you can have characters that should never interact with one another. They could finally meet. You could have the characters from Back to the Future like travel back in time and meet Conan because they're all the same scale figures. Like you could do that now, which is part of the fun of doing this. So Mr. Bean and the WWE, what are they called?
Yeah.
White
six.
That's it. White 6. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think Sinister said this one time in history where it'd be impossible for these IPs to come together, and that's what's so great about this medium.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is great. It's just it's great that there's this like the standard scales. They're all
they're all
compatible.
Here's some of Chris's favorite female figures.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing but a redhead party.
Yeah.
And Vampirella.
Yeah. Vampirella is awesome.
Lamwith as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Those are all the same company too. I recommend Executive Replicas. They're awesome.
Yep.
They're expensive, but they're awesome.
Yep, that was a fun Valentine collab.
Yeah, it was. That was pretty fun. I like that one.
I love the light head. That was a fun, just little practical effect when you did.
The light head?
The
light
head.
God. That was the
bulb
dumbest
head.
thing I've ever done. That was the single dumbest thing I've ever done.
Dude,
in my
it came
entire
out good.
life. I appreciate that, but it's like, there's a couple pictures back, but it's like a shot of this guy with basically just a globe on his head. And what I was doing was I was trying to recreate a painting called The Pleasure Principle by Rene Magritte. So think about that for a minute, right? So one of the greatest surrealist painters of all time, one of his masterpieces, and I was like, no, I can recreate that with my amateur photography skills and plastic figures. Sure, that's going to work out great. It didn't, but thank you. I appreciate the. It was fun to try, but I'm just like, yeah, I could totally recreate this classic painting with my amateur photography skills and toys, no problem.
And guess what? It became your own voice and your own piece.
It did. That's what I say. Yeah, I made it my own.
Yes.
And I also totally broke that figure. It never put back together. But that's sacrifices for our art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's right. And you've been shooting quite a lot with this Shaggy figure nowadays. Like,
I love
a little bit of
again, it's like, I mean, that doesn't showcase it obviously because his head is gone. But like the Shaggy is another example of the great expressions. He's just like, he's got that look on his face, just like he's always in trouble. He's always terrified. That one there, that.
That's
like.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's another example of like, so one of the things in terms of like special effects, another piece of advice, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning myself. So this is just from my experience, take it or leave it. But like one of the things that I like to do is whenever I know that I'm going to use a special effect, I try to sort of plan in advance to try to set it up as much in camera as possible. So I have this like fiery light, like a real light source that's actually there. So that when I put the fire in after the fact, the light, which, you know, it's not going to come from the digital like stuff that you add on. The light has to be there, and it's actually like you can see the light is actually interacting with the figure in a way that it wouldn't if I hadn't put that light there to begin with.
Right.
Yep. That's right.
Even the flashlight is that's an LED bulb, I think, and it didn't come out quite right. You'll notice it's too high. I noticed that too late. Like it should be down about an inch, like on the flashlight. It's sitting a little too high, but. Whatever. Sometimes these things happen, but
it's fine.
You know,
I didn't even notice till it was too late, and I had already taken everything down. But like whatever, it's like I do try to I do as much in camera as I can.
Hey, that was our collab.
For the best.
That was an awesome collab.
Awesome. There's another Chris's favorite figure, like
Chris's
Sonia.
What can I say, man? Me and Scott Summers have something in common.
Yeah.
We do. Like, seriously, we have a lot in common, and that would be definitely one of them. There's I actually have two Red Sonia figures. One is one's Executive Replicas. One is Boss Fight Studio, I think.
Oh, nice.
And the Boss Fight Studio is the one that kind of.
Can we have a look at the Unicron, the Transformers one?
Sinister? Where?
Scroll down a bit.
Right there.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes.
That's Blokies.
So,
that's my first Blokies.
Oh, that's
just like this. Yeah.
I stuck some LEDs inside that because it's got a lot of empty space and it's clear, translucent plastic.
Nice.
So I thought, we'll see what happens.
Nice. And the background's the screen, or is it printed background?
Yeah, just a printed
just
background.
A monitor.
Oh, no, I think it's actually a terrarium background. Like it's like an aquarium, but for lizards.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's actually pretty cheap stuff. So if you ever go to like a pet store, swing by the terrarium section and just buy a bunch of stuff for your toys.
All right. Garage sales are a good place to find that stuff too, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Now I got lions. Now, thanks to that, I got lions stuck in my head.
Oh, yes.
Transformers!
Love it. Yep, little turtles, baby turtles.
That's so cool.
Oh, pretty cute.
Is a BTS of the shot.
Now, is that an epic hatch, or did you make that?
And lights coming through.
I am.
Lights coming through the tunnel.
I have a light on the back, little green light coming through. But I'll be honest with you. Like I'm just now sort of getting into like custom figures and kit bashing and stuff like that. But I have not yet developed a skill for like diorama making. And I know a lot of people do some great work, and so I kind of go on Etsy or like check out some like websites or people like word of mouth, and like through Instagram actually, you get a lot of like this is a diorama I just made and they're using it for a toy photo, and by the way, it's on sale. And I'm like, oh, I'll buy that or something like that if it's affordable. And so that's one of the ones I picked up from somebody else. Yes. Somebody did make that by hand. It just wasn't me.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's called Geek Style Dioramas, I think. Here's the link.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also try to like whenever I remember to, I try to link the creators so that send some business their way.
Cool.
Sure.
That one was fun.
We'll touch on this one lastly. Yeah, tell us a little bit about this glowing effect. Bubble. Oh, it's actually a bubble.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Yeah, that's real. That is almost 100% non-digital. The only thing that I did at all in this was that. So that I went to a Goodwill. I was just there with my friend Sid, and he's a figure fiend on Instagram, and he's awesome, and he's been really supportive of my work. And he took me to a Goodwill, and we were walking by, and he just random stuff's in a Goodwill, and he just grabbed this globe and he handed it to me, and he said, "Invisible woman's force field," and I'm just like, damn, that might work. So I spent $2 on this at Goodwill. I just plonked it on her, and then I shot her with like every colored light I had from every direction. And it did that. The only thing digitally I did was that if you look really closely, you can still see something. A lot of my living room, is being reflected back.
Oh yeah,
camera.
Right.
So I digitally kind of smeared a little bit to just make it less look like my dirty dishes were there, and that it was maybe something else was there. But most of that is all practical, which was fun.
That's
awesome.
Cool, love it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
that one.
That's on the last one.
This one is
the Spy Extreme Sets.
Experiment. Yeah. This one I was experimenting I turned off every light that I had. I usually have like overhead lights and side lights, and you know what they tell you, like side light over here, side light over there. You got the ambient light above. I turned off everything, and the only thing that I kept on were those two lamps. Are just again dollhouse. They're dollhouse. They're LED, so you just like turn on a button and they do their lamp thing. So I turned off everything but the lamps, and just to see what would happen, and it kind of created a cool. I mean, it's dark, but atmosphere.
That reminds me of the cover of the movie Maverick with Mel Gibson.
I know what you mean. Yes, absolutely. It does look like that. My God. That's Donnie Yen, one of my favorite actors.
Awesome.
I mean, he's
awesome.
Such a badass. And
he does good movies. So.
Every time that my son gets hurt, I look at him and go, "But did you die?"
Yes.
So yeah, guys, here's Kubla's Instagram. Give him a follow. I'm sure he'll give you a follow back as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so we'll move on to Chris's question about the collection tour. Yeah,
because we'd love to see that. Because I mean, you kind of talked about how right now you said you're not ready to kind of dive into the diorama building, but you kind of talked about the avenues of going like to Etsy, which is great. I mean, I never even thought of doing that, but it'd be kind of cool to kind of see your setup, your kind of a collection tour, please.
Yeah, sure. Well, so I've got two. There's the collection room, which is I'm sitting in, which is just stuff sort of set up, and in the other room I've got the the photography studio. So which do you want?
Wherever your heart desires. How about that?
Both. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
do a quick one. Yeah. Quick.
Do a real quick one. Here we go. So I'm gonna flip this around so you don't see my face anymore. We'll see how this goes. Ready?
Up.
Oh shit. She's gone. Okay. Yep. He's back. Yeah.
Did that not work? Oh crap.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can figure out how to turn this around. Back camera? There we go.
Perfect.
I got it. All right, so a really quick collection tour. So this is this is the room. Now it used to be just this like an office. This is not meant to be a collection room. So it's very cramped.
I'm sure most of our rooms in the houses are not meant to be collection rooms.
Yeah, exactly. You work with what you got. So like you walk in and you see you got your
magazine.
Is that backwards for you guys?
Legends.
Fine. Fine. Is that working?
Yeah,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Legion magazine.
Legion magazine. You got toy photographer. You got some stuff there, and over here, just sort of along the wall here. Now, I'm I'm an opener.
Wow.
I'm a
You know, as a
computer.
I'm a toy photographer. You use open toys, but some toys I keep in their packaging, and it's only
Ah.
ever the ones that are like when the packaging is more interesting than the figure.
Yep.
Hmm.
And this is a case there. This is I don't know if you ever seen the old PS. You know, Chris, you just said it. I'm a computer. Yeah, it's the old PSAs.
Well, who doesn't want a body massage?
Yeah, exactly. Body massage. So those are official Super 7, and we got some. This is the only figure I've ever seen from the worst Star Wars thing ever made.
Oh God,
which
the
is
Christmas special.
The Christmas special. I needed to get that. It's the only 3 3/4 Star Wars figure I have was from that awful thing. Of course, we got some.
Spaceball the toys.
We got to have some. I support local artists, so you got Etsy. You got some Never Ending Story. This one I really enjoy. This is from The Mummy.
Oh, the chair.
Chair that Rick annihilates Benny with. You know, that's important. We got the fly from The Fly. Yeah,
the fly.
The actual fly. Yep. These must be worth quite a bit of money now, like, you know, because they've become so much rare. On eBay, I think.
It could be when the new Mummy movie comes out. They're doing a Mummy 4. Did you hear about that? So that's gonna be fun.
Lee Cronin's. Yep.
That's right. That's right. And here we go. We got this down here. Oh, we got Lord of the Rings. I'm a big movie fan. You'll see a lot of movie stuff here.
Oh, nice.
So we got the Lord of the Rings here, mostly Diamond Select. I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks. I don't know if you guys get that where you are, but Twin Peaks was a great show.
Yep.
There's a little diorama that I made. My wife actually made this one for me. It's really
cool. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Here's my shelf of like sort of like 80s movies.
Oh, yes.
Kind of. You got your
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Got a Highlander.
Highlander.
Yep. Nice.
Tron.
Got some Tron.
Sloth.
Christmas Vacation. You got your Goonies, Ghostbusters, Willow.
Nice.
And then, of course, you got your Indiana Jones. I try to put it in chronological order from the movies.
Yeah.
Got your first movie here.
Wow.
You got a little.
He's fancy. He got lights.
So his face can melt off properly in the background there. Got that good stuff. And this shelf I'm very proud of. This shelf I call Jurassic Parks and Recreation.
Oh, nice.
They're all the same scale. So I've got the entire cast of Parks and Recreation from Super 7 hanging out with the Hammond collection from Mattel.
Yep.
You even got your Steven Spielberg there directing.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, awesome.
A little commercial and stuff like that. And then we got lots of movie stuff here. Flash Gordon, Labyrinth.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, Edward Scissorhands.
Yep.
You know, all that stuff. And some just fun stuff. A lot of it's NECA, of course. NECA does some really great movie-based stuff.
Yep.
But then again, McFarlane does too. Like that's Austin,
do,
like this Austin. I don't know how well this is coming in, but like that face sculpt is really good. Like McFarlane hit it out of the park, and that's pretty early on. What's this movie?
Universal Soldier.
Universal Soldier.
Thank you. Yes, that's Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Of course, you got your
Rambo's.
Rambo. You
Terminator.
got your Terminator. A little bit of the
Voldemort.
old Harry Potter in the background.
Fancy.
And of course, the wonderful
American Werewolf. Yep.
American Werewolf, the NECA horror. You got your Munsters. Got old Pee-wee there.
Yep.
Count Orlok hitting on Elvira.
Well, who wouldn't? And, you know.
I would. She's coming here to Nashville pretty soon. Not that I'll hit on her. That would be a terrible thing to do. But like, I will hopefully meet her and get her to sign an autograph.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
And this one I'm very proud of. This one. One of the things is like, so this collection used to have a lot of dioramas, but as you guys know, as your collection expands and you start running out of room, the first thing that went was the dioramas. So like, some things I still kept. I'm very proud of this one. If anyone's seen the movie They Live, I've got the Super 7 figure on card doing his little submit thing, and I've got Mattel's John Nada. Roddy Piper right there.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
And, just real quick, I don't have to go through all of this. This entire shelf is all Marvel Legends.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And I got the mostly comic stuff up here.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
And then we moved down a little bit, and I'm not going to linger too much. There are quite a few of them. We got plenty of this is the MCU
stuff.
Yep. It's good old Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah, right there in the middle.
Yep.
Him right in the middle, right next to Robert Downey Jr., without whom, let's be honest, there probably wouldn't be much of an MCU. Because that first movie did really well.
Yep.
After that. And now here we got this is sort of the Netflix era.
Defenders.
And Guardians.
Got some of the Guardians. Some of the Fantastic
Four.
And then, of course, we segue into Deadpool.
Yep.
Delicious.
Bit of
And
X-Men.
all this other stuff. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little surprise in there.
Where's Wally?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
so we have some
figure,
people come over from time to time, and I always move him to some other place. See if they can find him. Because, like, if ever there was, like, where's Wally? It's like, this is a great place for it. Because look at this mess. Good Lord, he could be hiding anywhere, you know what I mean?
Anywhere, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Here's this Spider-Verse. This is sort of a diorama. I kind of have the, the portal over there.
Oh, yes, I've got that too.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It works really well, too. And you got all the Spider-Mens, sort of facing off against some of the live action.
Nice.
And then just, a lot of X-Men, just shelf and shelf and shelf and shelf after X-Men. And most of these are figures that I really sort of wanted, and a few of them intermix with things that I just ended up getting probably because of build-a-figure parts, but that's the way it goes. It's a big shelf, and it's pretty much full. This down here, I won't even bother. This is all McFarlane.
Yeah.
All McFarlane.
Oh, sick.
And it's like just Batman. I've got a couple of, like, here's a fun little custom that somebody made for me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
This is Bruce Wayne with Let's Get Nuts action. He comes with a little fire poker, like from the movie. I don't know why, but all the rest of this stuff is McFarlane. You got your Batman and segues into Superman, and down there at the end you got your Green Lantern Corps.
Yep.
And then up there, here we got some Spawn.
Yum.
Not a lot of Spawn. Just enough to remind me of how much I like that.
That Salmon Twitch is the bee's knees.
Oh, I love these. These figures, that's just two of my favorites right there. They're just awesome characters, really great figures.
Well, I love that Sam could double as, what do you call it, a Harvey Bullock, too.
He absolutely could. That is, like, especially from, like, the animated series, Batman the animated series, that's exactly how he was kind of shaped. That was perfect.
Yes.
That would totally work right there. And Masters of the Universe, we got the old Masterverse line.
Yep. Awesome.
And then some more interesting stuff down here. I mean, that's interesting. Don't get me wrong. If Mattel is watching, I don't mean anything by it. It's very interesting. But this stuff, there's a new company. I like new companies. I'm always looking for new companies, breathe fresh life into stuff. And we got your Fresh Monkey Fiction, your Monster Force, they call it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. Segues over here into, just sort of odds and ends. And this is my
is that Evil Ernie?
That is. Oh my God! You actually know who that is?
That is.
That's Evil Ernie.
That's nice.
Oh man, that's nice to hear. I feel like sometimes I'm going crazy. Like I'm the only person in the world who knows these things. Thanks, man. Solidarity. I appreciate that. This is my first foray into I wouldn't say like custom figures, more like kit bashing, but we got your what's it, Celine from Underworld.
Yep.
Oh, nice. It is too.
That's not bad. It's all right. It's not bad. But these I'm kind of proud of. This, right? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yep.
I can get those guys there. Got Nemo.
Alan Moore would be proud.
Thank you. It came out. Some of them came out pretty good. I think that's. I mean, it's cheating a little bit because Sean Connery. It is Sean Connery. I popped the head off of the Indiana Jones figure and stuck it onto. I think Recondo, maybe.
Well, that's what kit bashing is, man. So
that's what kit bashing is, and it's like that's what he looked like in the movie because he's, that's Sean Connery. Of course, I'm a big fan of Four Horsemen. If y'all are familiar,
yes,
they've got some great figures. We got a few here, some of the knights and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of what they call Figura Obscura.
Yeah,
Obscura. Those guys, which are a lot of fun. You got some of your, the Frankenstein that everybody loves so much. One of my favorites, definitely that. Jacob Marley floating there. That looks really cool.
This is lot of
Okay.
investment, bro. Like this is a lot of investment, a lot of money
This is
spent
impressive.
on these.
Nonsense.
Sleepy Hello,
Oh,
which I saw.
I don't want to think about it, man. If I start adding stuff up, I just start to cry. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Ninja
No,
Turtles.
it's little by little over time. So here's my
That's right. That's right.
Ninja Turtles.
live action.
Nice.
Mm.
That's an awesome prop there for that kickboxing bag.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that
can
that
use.
came with one of them.
Yeah, that came with that guy there.
Yeah,
It's a
Kino.
great prop, isn't it? I mean, it
Muhammad
just, it
Ali.
works too. It looks great.
Mm.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
And here's the live action He-Man from my live action He-Man. Our live action. You guys are
Oh, the 80s. Oh.
the 80s one. Let me put it that way. The 80s one. Because there's going to be a new one now, so I have to define like that one. And then the rest down here is just G.I. Joe, classified.
Nice.
Of course, I'm a big fan of the Cold Slither right there.
I thought that was Spinal Tap there for a second.
Spinal Tap.
Oh, Spinal Tap. Yeah, don't worry. We'll bring you right over here. Here's your Spinal Tap.
Oh.
Well, you just turned it up to 11.
Look, this right there, Spinal Tap.
Nice.
Right over here, just at the very end of it, your Ghostbusters. Of course, this is my big purchase last year. Was the HasLab.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to turn it on because it will never turn off again. But it's a beautiful figure, and it comes with little Rick Moranis here and the ghost and stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome.
You got you got a little bit of music here. Got some musicians.
Notorious B.I.G.
Bill and Ted.
Notorious B.I.G. Got Bill and Ted sort of snuck in there.
Do you have Ozzy Osbourne? Ozzy Osbourne?
I do.
Probably somewhere. Ah, there he is.
There he is.
It's not rock and roll without the Prince of Darkness, man.
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Gotta have him.
Yeah. He definitely.
No Metallica?
R.I.P.
He definitely went to hell.
No, I need more. Definitely need more. This shelf is not big enough yet. I need more musicians.
I was waiting to see that
Metallica?
McFarlane.
Oh, nice. Basketball.
And this is just chaos. I don't know. Just here's that Mr. Bean you were talking about. He's got
that's
Oh, yes.
That's your 80s right there, man.
The 80s right there. Now this one, this is a little interesting. I'm gonna skip to the end here. There's some just last little bits here. Just so we don't take up too much time. But so this shelf, it's a new project I'm working on, right? So this is Four Horsemen Studios. You all familiar with the company?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They got one of their big starts was that they got the job working for Mattel, I guess. Back before they were Four Horsemen in the way that we know them today, they were hired to do the redesigns for Masters of the Universe 2000 something. You know the one that the cartoon that looks kind of anime style?
Oh, yeah.
It only ran for like 2 seasons, but everybody was like big and buff, and the sword was like a giant like spider. That craziness. They did all the redesigns for Masters of the Universe.
Wow.
And so, and then they made their own studio, and they became but like peppered, just sort of secretly, quote unquote, secretly peppered throughout their Cosmic Legions and Mythic Legions lines are these figures, which are not Trapjaw. He's got some other name, but like, come on, that's Trapjaw. Yes. Who else is that going to be? You got that's Stinkor, but he's not Stinkor. That's what's his name? Sinisturs, not Sinisturs. What's his name? Webstore. That's it's Webstore, but it's not. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to match up. I'm trying to get all of those figures and try to match them up with their He-Man counterparts.
That's cool.
So it's sort of like a fun project that's ongoing. Like here's one. This one is from Cosmic Legions. I'll get the light on them. That's totally many faces.
Yeah.
But it's not many faces. Shh. It's not many faces. It's not. But it is. So that's a project that I'm kind of working on, and that's about it. Of course, and the other company that I really like. This is the last of it. The company.
Oh, look at that expensive diorama.
I know.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Well,
a lot of it, not all of it, is Mezco. The 112 Collective is just awesome. And here you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy.
There you go. Red Sonja.
There she is.
I need to buy that Conan. I'm nervous about pulling the trigger on that one.
He's all right. This one just came out. This is a new one that just came out. It's a different company. I recommend him. This guy. The one problem with this one, it's just this comes off. His little mullet comes off so easily.
I know, it's
He
like the
ends up
katana.
being bald. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's about it. That's just sort of a quick tour of the collection room right there.
Cool.
We got all sorts of stuff like that. Let me just show you real quick
Yep.
take you through the house over here. Now, this is my studio. Here we go.
All right.
Here's
This
the
is part
studio.
2. Ah.
Here's the studio. So this is where I do the photography. I got this. Well, so by studio I mean dining room. This is our dining room table. We just don't eat there anymore because I do.
No eating
over
anymore.
there now. We don't eat anymore. This is what we do. So this is a picture I'm working on now. You can see again, like most of my stuff, it's like the extreme sets is sort of the background of it, and I try to pepper it with as much like practical stuff as I can. This is what's his name? Bulletproof from Cops.
Okay.
He's busting in on this guy, and I've got this sort of set up here, and got a couple of other. This one's a nice little. You can get it plugged in. There you go.
Can do it.
You got a nice little subway setup there.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that's the subway
Its own
setup.
little illumination and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. And over here, I just got all the stuff you need. What you need? You need some lamps. You got some lamps. You want a TV? You want a pumpkin? You want a phone booth? There's your phone booth.
This is insane.
You want some faux? Here's some faux. Got some faux.
Oh man.
Yeah. Here's a
sarcophagus. I want some faux.
Here's a baby hippo. You need that? It'll come in handy.
Yes.
Just give it enough time. There'll be a baby hippo in a picture. You got your various kinds of furniture. And
maybe we'll tell Darth we need to do a hippo collaboration.
Oh my god, I would love a hippo collaboration. And in these drawers, they're all labeled. It's hard to see here, but like they're all labeled. Here's a drawer full of tiny miniature toys.
Oh wow.
Oh nice.
So just in case you need Cobra Commander to be holding a Duke action figure. There's your Duke action figure. Here's stuff you need for the bathroom: toothbrush, computers, books,
Dang, dude.
playing cards and money. Whatever, man. Whatever you need, you can get it. Whatever you need, you can get it. So this is all sort of all the props are ready to go.
Impressive.
Usually kept in good order, but I'll be honest with you, when I get on a roll and I start taking one picture after another, this place just looks like a bomb went off, and then it takes me 5 days to get everything put back in. But
I can imagine that.
Right. Let me switch. Oops.
Cool.
There we go. Let me switch back.
Chris, we're going to get you to ask question 9 because all those ones we've been through.
Yeah, we've already been. Actually, I'll ask the earthquake one, and then Chris can do the 9.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So Kubla, we've seen your amazing collection. We've seen all this stuff in your house. So I'm gonna ask you a very difficult question. Let's say there's a natural disaster happening where you live. There's a earthquake, there's a house fire. What are the 3? There can't be any more than 3. What are the 3 figures you're gonna take and run?
Come
obviously,
on.
let's
Are you kidding
let's
me?
leave the
I can
family
carry
aside.
More than 3.
No, let's leave the family aside.
When he asked me, I told him comics, and he told me I couldn't keep my comics.
You?
Yeah, me.
Oh my god. I love the idea. Forget the family, forget the pets. Just grab these 3 figures, dive out the window.
One of the 3 figures.
All right. So, one of the figure. All right, 3. All right. I'm gonna go with this one here.
I see his anxiety level rising.
It's hard for me to. Come here a little bit. I'm definitely gonna go with one of them was gonna be Golden God Skeletor because this was a figure that I would have killed to have this figure as a child. This was the figure. When I saw them, I know have you all seen the original He-Man movie?
Of course.
Yes.
It's terrible. I mean, it's really bad.
It's terrible.
But he's the one who saved the movie.
Yes. I loved that movie, but when I was 8 or whatever it is when it came out, I loved it. It was the biggest thing in my childhood, and they never made a figure of him ever.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling to me. I would have chopped off my left arm. So this one is coming with me.
Okay.
God Skeletor is definitely
second one.
Second one is I'm gonna go with I don't know if you can see him back in there. He is. You ever see the movie Legend? Tom Cruise's early movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here is Tim Curry.
Yep.
Tim Curry as Darkness.
Yes.
Oh,
I love this figure. He's really hard to find. This is McFarlane's Movie Maniacs. That it was during that period where McFarlane's like figures weren't actually action figures because they barely moved.
Yeah,
they were just like
statues,
exactly. They were just statues. They were like his head kind of moves. But this is just beautiful. Like the sculpting on this is just absolutely beautiful, and he's hard to find. And I love that movie. I love Tim Curry as a 10-foot tall demon man. That was awesome. So I'm gonna keep him. And the
last one.
You're kidding. I'm gonna go with this guy right here.
The Flash.
Oh, nice. The Flash. Yep.
This
is
DC director.
This is actually Mattel. Yeah, this is
Mattel. Okay.
Did a really short-lived series, but this is John Wesley Shipp. The Flash TV show, and it's the only figure they ever made of him. And the sculpting, I don't know if you can see it, is just freaking perfect.
Yep.
And the reason why I would keep that would be my third figure, is because I love that show. My father and I used to watch that show together. It was really fun. And it's one more little piece of advice for like toy photographers. John Wesley Shipp has been one of the most like vocal supporters of my photography. Like every single time I have ever done a shot with that figure in it, he has liked it, he has shared it, he has forwarded it, he has commented on it like every single time. And I'm just like, you don't have to do that, dude. You're the Flash. Like, you've got better things to do than this. And I don't know if it's him or like one of the guys that's working for him, but like a piece of advice would be like, you never know. Like if you take a picture of an actor as a character or something like that, tag him. You never know. Sometimes they will.
That's right.
Like
share your work.
Rob Liefeld once shared one of my pictures, and I'm just like, why would you do that? You have better things to do. And I kind of wish it was a better picture because it sucks. But like he was super nice about it, super supportive, and so like if you're taking a picture of somebody like an actor or something, you just never know. Tag them, see what happens, man. Some good things can happen.
For sure.
That's right. So, Kubla, with that question being answered, we've successfully identified 3 of your favorite figures in your collection. So these 3 would have to be your most favorite in your collection, in this massive collection. Yeah.
Since you successfully asked it, you are allowed to take the family now.
The family second.
I appreciate that. I'm sure that some of my family would probably be happy to see this stuff go up in flames because this used to be an office. This used to be a space.
And the dining table, like they would love to eat in Thanksgiving, like not.
I forgot about that. I actually forgot about. You're right. The dining table is also gone. In fact, it's like a cancer. It just keeps spreading and spreading. And
that's right. That's incurable. It's incurable at this
point. We never have enough room, man. There's always going to be more stuff. You know what I mean? Like, how many of you? Be honest with me. How many of you have stuff on pre-order right now?
I can honestly say I don't.
Me. Really, Chris?
Oh my God.
That's called house repairs.
Oh,
that's right.
That'll happen. The problem is for pre-order, it's like, especially for Big Bad Toy Store, you don't have to pay until they get it. So it's like, it becomes tomorrow's Clancy's problem. Like, I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it.
Yeah, there's like, I'm going to make the house payment. Oh, crap,
It can happen in the future, So, Chris, you can go with question 10 because I think we've already got number 9 as well. So.
Okay, so kind of going on what you were talking about, how you were saying tag whoever. You never know who's watching, right? So, and you've kind of given some really good advice as we've gone through this, and you've been very informative. So what other advice would you give to collectors, trying to improve their toy photography? So, like, for example, one thing that when we were talking with Dorothy, he said that, don't set yourself up against other photographers, just have your own voice. So what other, this is the first part of the question. So, it's a 1-2 punch, but this part one, what else would you what other sage wisdom would you give?
No, that's I would echo that, and from personal experience, like keep taking pictures until you find your voice, basically find your look. do not try to make photographs look like other photographers. I did that myself. I would look at stuff. I would look at you people. I would look at your photographs and say, what are they doing that I can't do? How do I make mine look like that?
Right.
And I couldn't do it. But like I found my own voice, which was not as good as your voice. Well, it's my own voice, but like I tried to compare myself to it, and it just didn't work out. So just keep plugging away and doing your thing, and just never shy away from experimenting, man. Try new stuff. Just whatever comes to mind. Turn off the lights, turn on the lights. Try this, try that. Just keep doing it until something sticks, and just make sure that whatever it is that you're enjoying it. And especially for those of us who are on Instagram, I know it's really hard and it's really tempting to do this. The hell with the algorithm. To hell with like figuring out what's the best time to post.
That's right.
I try to only post like one picture a day because then it'll be like two Starbucks opening up across the street from each other. They're going to be taking each other's likes. It's going to be chaos. Post what you want to post. Take whatever picture you want to take. Just don't worry about that stuff, because honestly, the algorithm is always changing. Nobody knows what's going on. There may not be an algorithm. It could all just be a lie. We could all be in the Matrix. Nobody knows. Forget it. That's right. Just do your thing and enjoy it. That's my advice.
Yeah. Awesome. Yep.
So speaking of social media, this kind of comes to the part 2 of the question is, what are your thoughts on, the AFM global, this toy community that's been created? What's your thoughts on it?
It's fabulous. Like, it's fantastic to see like the sheer diversity of people from all over the world. And what's so great about that is like, it's like the one drawback is time zones. You people, like, one of you, what day is it there for? Is it Saturday for any of you?
Yep.
It is entirely. Yes. It's a different day for me. Like, that blows my mind. Right. Yeah. Aside from time zone differences, what's really cool is that like you get like the different perspectives, the different voices from like all over the world. Like what they're interested in. The shows that you guys grew up with are different from the shows that I grew up with. The influences, the inspirations, they're going to be different for everybody all over the world. And then when you get like collaborative projects and stuff like that you guys do and that other like groups do, and then you can see all these voices coming together and giving their different perspectives. It's really beautiful thing to see. Just like how. It's really comforting to just know that like this community is so big. And I'm going to be honest with you, and maybe I've been lucky, maybe it's not like this for everybody, but like this has been one of the most supportive communities I've ever been a part of in my life, like just ever, for anything. Like whatever it is that I'm doing in life, like as a job or as a hobby or whatever it is, like the like all of the groups are supportive. The groups like get along with each other. There's no weirdness. There's no politics. It's just like be supportive.
Definitely.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
I know, like I'm an action figure maniacs guy. Well, I'm a toy mercs guy. Well, like what? No, nobody's like that. No, nobody I know is like that. Everybody is just like awesome, and being able to get all those different voices and perspectives in the same place is awesome. And I'm telling you something. I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and the numbers are just skyrocketing. Like from when we started, just like just being like from now and then I'm an administrator on the League of Toy Photographers. Just in the month that I've been there. Like we've gained 200 new followers or something like that. It's just like awesome. It's just getting bigger and bigger, and the community is getting bigger, and I don't see
everyone's coming together.
Everyone's coming together, and I don't see it ending anytime. I think it's going to keep going, man. It's going to be great.
Definitely. There's obviously toxic people. We have to keep them on the bay, but every positive toy photographers are coming together in all these groups.
That's awesome. And I wanted to thank you guys too, especially like people like you who actually go out of their way and do all of the work to actually like put these groups together, to put these sites together. Thank you on behalf of all of us.
We appreciate that.
Who don't do that much work, who just enjoy it, man. You guys are awesome. So thank you.
No worries, bro. We appreciate that. With all that being said, thank you, Kubla, for joining us in this awesome podcast. Obviously, we would love to have you in our future segments as we introduce more. With that, we can say goodbye to you and the viewers. Everyone's follow Kubla on Instagram and like, comment, and share this podcast. And we'll see you in the next podcast. Peace out.
All right. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.
Bye.
Take care.